Once upon a time, in a city of many faces and few long conversations, there lived a postal worker named Amir who loved the idea that letters could carry more than words. He believed letters could carry courage, apologies, and the kind of thanks that changes a person's day. Amir kept a habit. Once a month, he would deliver a letter he had written himself to someone he thought needed to hear a kind truth. One winter, a new family moved into the building across the street. The father, Daniel, worked nights and slept days. The mother, Priya, juggled 2 jobs and a toddler. They kept to themselves, as many new families do, and the neighbors assumed they were busy. Amir noticed that the toddler's shoes were small and patched, and he thought of the letters he had once received that had made him feel seen. He wrote a short note and slipped it under their door. "We re glad you re here. If you need anything, knock." The next day, Priya knocked on Amir's cart with a cup of tea and a hesitant smile. She had been surprised and relieved to find someone who noticed. She told Amir that she had been afraid to ask for help. Amir introduced her to a neighbor who could babysit for an hour a week in exchange for a loaf of bread. He connected Daniel with a mechanic who needed a night shift helper. The small letter had opened a door. Amir's monthly letters became a quiet movement. He wrote to an elderly woman who had lost her husband and found her a volunteer who visited weekly. He wrote to a teenager who had stopped going to school and connected him with a mentor who taught him woodworking. The letters were not long. They were honest and specific. They offered help, not pity. They asked for nothing in return. People began to notice the change in the building. Neighbors who had once passed each other in the stairwell began to stop and talk. A potluck started in the lobby. A young woman who had been saving to move away decided to stay and start a small bakery because she felt supported. The building's culture shifted from polite distance to practical care. Years later, when Amir retired, the residents gathered to give him a book filled with the letters he had written and the replies he had received. The book was a map of small kindnesses, a thank you note from the elderly woman, a photograph of the teenager with his first handcrafted chair, a recipe from the baker who had stayed. Amir realized that his habit of writing 1 letter a month had done more than connect people. It had taught them how to notice. Wisdom. A single thoughtful message can open 1,000 doors. Attention is a gift that multiplies when it is given. If this story moved you, please like and subscribe to English Motivational Short Stories.